Hello guys, welcome back to Trader Zearth Indices Updates. So first of all, Happy New Year to all of my viewers. Sorry for not updating in the past week because I was away from my workstation, so I did not actually have a proper setup to update on this weekly indices. So let's get into the indices analysis. Alright. So the S&P, as we can see, has gone through a little bit of rejection over the past week. However, as of now, from what we can see in the chart is that the market is still being supported somewhere around the 3.9k area. So unless this region is broken, I personally do not think that we should blindly enter a short. So no doubt we are seeing a little bit of weakness here, but we can see that the market has been supported multiple times around the 3890 region. And since this is not a very strong region, I will just take 3900 as the key area to watch. On top of that, we can see that this 3850 was previously a good resistance, right? So it is not impossible to say that the market may do a short squeeze, to push the price down to 3850 and then push it back up. So if you're looking for a short, try not to enter with a large position. But if you're just day trading, going for a short, like for instance, if 3900 is broken on Monday and you want to short all the way to 3850, by all means just go ahead. Right. So let's say for instance, if this two key area is broken, the next area that we would want to take a look at will be this 3 zone 50 area. So I believe the 3 zone 50 area will be a pretty decent ground that will hold in if this market really drops on the upcoming week. Right. So if you're looking for a good place to long, 3 zone 50 is a good place to set your alert at. If you're looking for a little bit of short, like just some day trading and stuff, you can play between 3850 and 3900. And if this two is broken, then just short all the way to 3750. So that's the plan for S&P 500. That's the key areas that I'll be looking at for the upcoming week. Let's move on to UK 100, the FTSE. So the FTSE, as you can see, is getting rejected too, right? So market tried to push up to the 6900 region, however, it got rejected on Tuesday all the way to Thursday. I'm thinking that the 6550 and the 6600 region is a pretty good support, right? So I'm actually looking for a long position. I'm looking for a potential to long. So I'll be watching on this market for the next 2 days. If I see like a little bit of green candle, like a sign of test, I will not hesitate to long into this market. So if you're going for a long, your stop loss should be below like 6450, right? And your target profit should be somewhere around 6850 to 6900. If you're looking for a short, like maybe day trading and things like that, you can enter a short on Monday, but just be very careful and try to protect your profit once it hits 6533. So no doubt that there is a possibility that the market can further drop for the UK 100, but unless we're seeing some really bad news that affects their fundamental and stuff, I think it is still better to be a little bit more biased to bullish for the FTSE100. Let's move on to Hong Kong. So Hong Kong, as we can see, has been on a pretty good bullish run since like December, right? So we had a little bit of pullback on January, and right now it's still going up. So one must be wondering that how far will this go, right? So if we take a look at the chart, we can pretty much see that over here around 31.5k is a decent resistance. You know, this area we have a little bit of like decent rejection before the market drops. So I would expect that if the market would come back to this region, we are going to see a little bit of response from the market, right? So moving forward to next week, let's go back to the daily chart. Moving forward to next week, what I would expect is that the market may try to push all the way up to 31.3 to 31.5k, and if there is a weakness, right, and if there is a weakness shown on this region that we're talking about, then we can look for potential to short to 30k first and then 29.2k. So if you're looking for a long, if you're like something like an investor or you're more cautious, you know, 29.2k will be a good region to enter a long, so long that this is supported when the price drops back to this region. I mean, of course, if we see a big bearish engulfing candle, then we have to be smart, right? We have to be smart and don't simply just blindly go for a long position, right? So again, as a recap for Hang Seng, moving forward on the week ahead, I'll be looking for potential weakness around 31.2k, and if I see some weakness, I may consider to enter some short warrants in Bursa. And if it drops all the way to 29.2k and I'm seeing like signs of market being supported, I will enter a long position in Bursa, right? So that's all for the indices update. Now let's talk a little bit about crypto. I know I seldom talk about crypto because, you know, this space is crazy and that it moves very fast. So if you're not a seasoned trader, it's easily, I mean, you know, it's very easy to get your emotions into the mix and then you end up losing money. But however, I think I do see some opportunities for the crypto market. I think one of the crypto that we can take a look about on right now is the XLM, right? So we are seeing a pretty decent bullish movement. Of course, if we are talking about the control levels, then the best price to buy is about 30 cents, right? But let's say if I do not have a position right now and I would still want to trade, I think buying about 50 cents or 52 cents is pretty fine, right? And if you were to buy about 50 cents or 52 cents, then your target take profit, since this is the latest, this is a new high and things like that, your target take profit should be about like maybe 65 cents to 70 cents, right? So if you think that this is a little bit too risky, then please do not buy into like this coin, right? So another one that I think you can risk a little bit on is on Ripple. So Ripple as of now is still on a pretty bullish momentum. So I think the current price is quite fair, about 55 to 56 cents, right? And what we can see is that the bullish momentum has been supported by this sloping support. So if you want to buy into crypto, you can, I mean, especially Ripple, you can look for potential entries around 50 to 55 cents. And if you are not a risk taker, just put some small money inside and take profit when it goes to about 68 or 70 cents, right? I think with their current momentum, it's not impossible to say that it may reach $1, but we still want to be a little bit conservative because they are currently in a legal suit against the SEC or something like that, right? So if you're just a short-term trader, you want to make a little bit of money from Ripple, maybe just try with some small money and take profit about 70 cents. And if it goes below the sloping support, maybe all the way to 40 cents or lesser, you can decide if you want to average or just cut loss, right? So that's the update for cryptocurrency. Yep, that's all that I have for this week. If you have listened until this section, until like the end of the video, thank you for listening to my sharing, and I hope that it helps you guys, right? So I'll see you guys next week. Thank you, bye bye, and once again, Happy New Year.